This is a reworking of the previous Belgian national anthem Wrestley session. That one was done in a rush. This one's been done at leisure. I know it's not as early as you would have liked. I'm not actually going to be singing at this concert, so it's been less of a priority for me. But here it is, for what it is. So, we have a barbarian saying, "Oh dear." So it's, "Oh dear, barbare." And then he is a hero, but to emphasize that you don't just say hero, it's more like hero, I've put him in lederhosen to remind you that it's a kind of German-sounding So, "Oh dear, barbare, hero," and he's a hero because he's caught Halley's Comet. How cool is that? Oh dear, barbare, hero, Halley, land of father, and unser Ziel in unser Znig. Okay, so, oh dear, barbare, hero, Halley, land of Fadren. So I've just put a whole lot of sperm here, mirroring the color and shape of the Halley's Comet. That also kind of mirror this shape, just to hold it together a little more easily for you. And you can count. There are 11 of these. 11. I've also put a receipt on this next shopping bag, so I kind of remember 11 through the combination of the receipt and just knowing that there are 11. It's not like I'm going to count these in my mind when I'm singing it. In this shopping bag, from which all the sperm from the land of Fadren are emitting, this shopping bag is one of those fancy designer things from a shop called Ziel, and its postcode is N11. On Ziel N11. On Ziel. Oh, sorry, onze ziel en ons harten om IGW. The ons in here is part of the antlers for a heart. And the heart isn't as important to us as the heart sun. And the heart sun, as you can see by the uniform, is very important. It's, in fact, he's a governor. How many stars does he have on his shoulders? 8. And he's Governor A. Egg of 8. Let's just sing this through with Christopher. Oops, hang on. Let's start again. That was a little hasty. Oh dear, barbare, here. Oh, whoops, he hasn't started yet. Go on, Christopher. Dear barbare, hero, Halley, land of Fadren, unser Ziel en ons hartsen IGW. Now, previously I had this as farting a crutch with a D on it, and fart de crutch. But as that expression kind of got nailed into my head, it's easier for me to remember as "and pop the clutch." Now, I don't even know what that means, but a lot of people when they drive talk about popping the clutch. So, as you can see, the heart sun with his wee little hooves is popping the clutch. Who does this clutch belong to? Well, actually, let me draw a little bigger stem on the clutch so you can see that it's heading straight into this vehicle. This vehicle, you can tell that the driver is wearing a hat with an N on it. And fat de clutch and hat, and then the boot on the van is very noticeable because it's bright blue. It is a Blut van. And it, again, has its livery on the side, Ohms. And I kind of put the second one a little higher than the other to help me remember how the tune goes. It's Onze. And then this is a glob of cement that is hardening. Ardren. So, what have we got? O dear barbare, hero, Halley, land of Ardren, unser Ziel en ons hartsen IGW, en fart de crutch en het bloed van onze Ardren. Now, why is there so much chaos in the road? It's because those masons are having a duel. And that's the wrong sheet of paper. That's the right sheet of paper. Sorry. Aderen Wiesen Jul. It's actually Wiesen, not Mason, so I've kind of emphasized the V in the Masonic symbol as provided by Wikipedia. Wiesen's duel, you can even see that they've got their little dueling weapons there. And they're not dueling in a U bend, they're in an R bend. So we've got a big letter R that's all bent over. And not everybody likes fighting. You can see there's these little marks because these two ends have strayed away because they're a little scared. Wiesen's duel in R bend, NN stray. Wiesen's duel in R bend, NN stray. Two jurors. So I have two jurors, even though it's not two, it's, forgive my pronunciation, but more like two. Two. Oh, sorry, two. Forgot to point out the two vivres. So this is a bra with V shapes on it. So it's a 2V bra, which reminds me of tu vivras toujours. This is a grande who's bella. She's beautiful. This grande is a bit, she's a bit rougher. She's not beautiful. In fact, she's a mafia don. You can tell by the cigarette. Oh, I forgot to give a little smoke on the cigar. She's smoking a cigar. And she starts, with one hand, she starts to wave. Ta! But then with the other hand, she's a bit rough because she fought something. So let's back up a little. Where should we back up to? Let's back up to a... En de vader en in zijn ziel en ons had zijn eigen wee. En vat de klutsch en het bloed van onze harten en wie zijn stoel. In abenden en in stree. Tu vivras toujours grande et bella. Plus. Oh, I forgot to put my plus in there. Whoops. Plus grande dans ta faute et unité. Now, what is she fighting? She is fighting this university, or Uni is having its special day. Faute et unité. And I've made it day instead of té. I was experimenting with cups of tea because Valerie, it's a little closer, as I understand the pronunciation, de, rather than te. And it's certainly not, I heard some sopranos singing like Liberté, and I thought Belgium is definitely not in East London. So, unité. Amidst all the fighting, there is a guard dog. Gardon. Gardon pour. And it's pouring something. It's pouring something called DVZ. And I've put the D and V on the same level and then the Z up a little bit higher because that's the way you sing it the first time. DVZ. Gardon pour DVZ. And it's pouring onto some mortadella. Divisi Modella. Held by a man who has no arms. Okay, held by a man named Leroy. Leroy. And he's singing. La la la. Leroy. Leroy. Le loi. Sorry, la loi. La. This is my way of remembering the laws from the les. It's Leroy, and then the rest is la. La, loi, la. And then what's he holding? Statue of Liberty torch. Liberté. Liberté. And the sparks from that are flying back onto our guard dog, and that's why we go back onto Gardon pour. And this time I've done the DVZ again to remind us of the tune there. Divisi mortella, le roi, la loi, la liberté. And this time the sparks are going on to the three boors. The first one's divorced. Divorced. And the second one has a head with his hair has frayed in the heat. It's not as much fray head as fray heat. So divorced, verfrayet. And the phrase had kind of gone into a little N shape. Incorrect. And he's vomiting, he's retching. Rect. Divorced, verfrayet, incorrect. Let's run through the whole thing. Okay, Christopher, go for it from the top. Hier bij der Hero hele Lande vaderen, onze ziel in ons hart zijn wee. Wat de kracht en het bloed van onze aderen, wies ons doel in abend en in strijd. Tu vivras toujours grande bella, plus grande dans ta forte unité. Pardon pour divisimo della, les rois, la loi, la liberté. Gardons pour divisimo della, les rois, les lois, la liberté. Vorwurst, Freiheit en Recht. Vorwurst, Freiheit en Recht. Wow, maybe the worst part about that was me going flat on that last note. Anyway, I hope that's useful. Any questions, feel free to give me a holla. Take care. Bye.